What's up guys, Vismars here, and today we're going to be doing another photo shoot makeover. Don't mind my hair, this whole coronavirus thing is crazy, and I've been quarantined for like the past 3 weeks. Besides the point, today's video is going to be on Lil Peep. I have a side profile photo of him that I'll be using, and we'll be removing all the tattoos off his face. So let's actually get right into it. Okay, I'll be talking you guys through the whole editing process. For these small tattoos, it's really easy. I just use the spot healing tool to get rid of them. And for this big anarchy symbol, I just used the spot healing tool just to get rid of the lines. You might notice that sometimes it leaves behind discolorment, or the skin doesn't look like it blends well. That's when I use the patch tool, as I'm using right now, to really blend the skin. Typically the patch tool always works for me when I'm blending the skin and trying to get texture within the skin. The spot healing brush tool just helps me get rid of all the major marks. For this edge, I usually just use the spot healing brush tool and that'll get rid of it. If that doesn't work, I'll usually use the clone stamp tool. This part here was pretty hard because since the hair was covering the tattoo, it was not only affecting the skin, but it was affecting the hair as well. So after I got rid of as much as I can with the spot healing brush tool, I just try to blend everything together. And as you notice, there's like a dark mark. So what I do is I get a new layer and I select a brush tool and I basically paint away, or at least just shade it in so it's not so dark. I try to use it right here, but I chose just to do the original way and use my spot healing brush tool just to get rid of all the lines. It's gonna look choppy for now, but once I use the patch tool, it should blend everything together. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to get rid of all the red fire marks first, so when I tackle this big flag piece, none of the red marks will be in the way. So right there you can see how patchy it is and how it's not blended well. I'm gonna just grab the patch tool and that really helps me blend the whole thing. So now that it's blended, you can see that there's a line right there that's easily fixed again with the patch tool. I just move it and then you start seeing this repeated line, so I do it the other way and that'll blend it as well. For his neck, I just use the spot healing brush tool again. Typically, words or little symbols aren't that hard to Photoshop out. For this big piece, I just used a spot healing brush tool. Just made it a little bit bigger, and then as you can see, it left a mark, so I just keep going over it until I feel like it's blended enough. And I get the patch tool and just blend it even more, so it looks fluid. So this was the tricky part, because this was a more shaded area and it had less to grab from. I went over this a couple more times than I had to, but once I got rid of all the big marks, I did the same thing, grabbed the patch tool and just blended it out. This part was the most difficult part because I did not want to remove his earring, and the earring was right over his tattoo. So what I did is just carefully tried to go over it with the spot healing brush tool as much as I could. So next I did what I did before and got a new layer and got a brush tool just to paint away the black tattoo. It looks kind of blurry now, but what I do is I end up using that patch tool to give it detail and texture. There's just that spot on top, and I just use the patch tool to take it away. And there you have it. There's Lil Peep with all his tattoos removed. Alright, so there you guys have the final result. Let me know what you guys think. Be sure to like and subscribe. Also, comment down below anyone else you'd like to see. And yeah, thank you for watching.